Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you had a great start of the week. Well, markets are going back at it again, being deeper in the red based on what is happening in Russia. But we're going to talk about that in a separate video. In this video, I want to share with you what we could expect to see tomorrow, because tomorrow is a big day. Earnings are going to be disclosed tomorrow after the market close. That will be Tuesday, March 1st, as you can see here on this article from Seeking Alpha. Now, we all know that it's not a fundamental play, all right? Meaning lots of people like you and I watching this video are here for the short squeeze play. Meaning we are here to see AMC reach the moon, whatever the moon price could be at. It's for you. 1,000, 5,000, 2,500. It doesn't matter. The thing is, based on the latest 13F filings for the last quarter, based on the activity on people who were buying a lot, like Renaissance Technology or the California pension funds, we had a lot more institutions and banks that increased significantly the amount of shares they own on AMC based on Q3 and Q4 of last year. The fact that these people are looking for either value stocks, meaning I'm looking for a place where I can put my money to work for me, and I get in at maybe 18, 15, 35, and I'm willing to cash out at, maybe double that amount, or 10x or 20x or 30x. AMC has been able to do that in the past, and with what is happening around the stock and in the market and from a regulation standpoint, that is definitely plausible again. So it's not a surprise that we're seeing a lot of these suits buying again, because it's going to be a lot more difficult to make as much money as people made in the stock market in 2020 and in 2021. All right. So it's not surprising, but these earnings will actually help them either stay or continue to increase their stake into AMC. Whether you believe it or no, AMC is a stock. So it has to also go along with what we call the market mechanics, all right? And earnings are definitely a good catalyst, a good driver of the share price potentially soaring if we have some good surprise. Now, where could we see those surprises? Well, first of all, if we have a disclosed on how much debt they have been able to pay in 2021, definitely it will mean that, hey, the balance sheets are getting cleaner, meaning they are putting themselves in a better financial situation to take on some more, aggressive moves to make the company worth even better. All right. Now, the other thing that can actually be a surprise, and definitely that I believe if we hear this, it can send the share price to, not the moon, but definitely we could see some pretty interesting gains. Well, a dividend. If we do have a dividend, it's going to be game over. Why? Because first off, a dividend will actually help by exposing the naked shorts and the synthetics, because you can only pay dividend to people who are owning the real shares. Now, as far as, this might be a hype, if we're being realistic for a second here, I don't foresee this happening. Why? Because even though AMC as a company is sitting on a lot of cash and the balance sheet is a lot more better, in order to pay a dividend, you will have to commit to paying a significant load of money for the foreseeable future and the long-term future, which, given the $11 billion debt the company has so far, it doesn't look like they are in a pretty good position to do that. So short-term, it may be good to be sitting on this cash, but I don't think they are in a position to actually have a dividend reinstated, even though it's a crypto dividend. But hey, you never know. You might have a surprise. Now, if we have these two, definitely people are going to lose. The market or investors, especially the suits, are going to look for these two things. But if I want to kind of bring you back to when the company and management disclosed the earnings, the unaudited earnings a couple of weeks ago, what happened? The share price jumped. The share price jumped again because we have a lot of suits, a lot of institutions that are holding AMC because it's a very, very, very good candidate if you want to continue to make your clients make money and make money as a firm. So let's just see if we have the surprise tomorrow. But from what we had so far from the unaudited earnings a couple of weeks ago, it looks good. But if the market is recovering from the puke again that we're seeing today based on, Russia and Ukraine, definitely that can boost, the sentiment. But Let's see. Let's just see.